Hello, I'm G. Michael Payton, the Executive Director of the Ohio Civil Rights Commission. We want to welcome you to the Commission. Our agency is dedicated to serving the Ohio community, and our friendly, capable staff is committed to providing excellent customer service in order to help you in any possible way. We are an agency of the state of Ohio and have been in existence since 1959. The Commission was created by the Ohio Legislature as a civil law enforcement agency to enforce Ohio's laws against discrimination and to educate the public. Our role is to remain neutral during our investigation in order to determine whether or not discrimination has occurred. This video will provide a brief overview of the laws that the Commission enforces and help you utilize the services that we offer.
Exactly what is discrimination?
Discrimination is defined as the unfavorable or unfair treatment of a person when compared to people different from themselves.
How can the Ohio Civil Rights Commission help me?
We can help you when you think you've been treated differently in the areas involving employment, housing, places of public accommodation, disability issues in higher education, and credit.
Who is protected? And what are the protected classes?
If you believe that you have been treated differently in one of the above areas, you then have to show that the treatment is connected to your membership in one of the following classes: race, color, age, ancestry, religion, sex, including sexual harassment and pregnancy issues, disability, national origin, familial status and housing only, military status, or retaliation.
How do I file a charge?
If you feel that you are the victim of discriminatory treatment or practices, you can take formal action by filing an official charge of discrimination with our agency. There are no monetary fees for our services. Additionally, you are not required to obtain legal representation. However, the choice to do so is up to you. It is important to note that the Ohio Civil Rights Commission does not represent you or the person or entity against whom your charge of discrimination is filed. We are a neutral agency put in place to gather information related to your allegations and make a determination based on the facts as to whether or not discrimination has occurred.
You will be responsible for listing the discriminatory treatment and/or practices. Charges must be filed in our office no later than 6 months after the date in which the discrimination took place. However, in housing cases, you have up to a year to file a charge. You will also be required to provide copies of relevant documents and witness contact information that will support your allegations as listed in your charge of discrimination.
What is the charge filing process?
The entire process of filing a charge of discrimination and obtaining a decision can take anywhere from 3 to 12 months. Once you have completed filling out and signing the charge form, you will be provided with 2 options.
The first option is our voluntary mediation program. If you and the party you filed against agree to this option, a qualified mediator will be provided at no charge in order to facilitate the mediation process. Both parties will have the opportunity to sit down together in the presence of a mediator who will assist the parties in reaching an agreement that is satisfactory to everyone. If an agreement is reached, the process will stop. However, if the parties cannot reach an agreement, your case will be forwarded to an investigative team member who will proceed with the investigation.
The second option is for the investigator assigned to your case to work with the team responsible for investigating the allegations in your charge. The investigation will include collecting relevant documents from both parties, talking to witnesses, interviewing key decision makers, and reviewing the status of the investigation with you. Ultimately, the investigative team will review the information and make a recommendation as to whether your rights were violated.
What happens after our recommendation is made?
You will receive notification of the decision from your investigative team member and an official notice in the mail. This correspondence will explain what next steps will be available to you at that point. If the facts show discrimination occurred, the agency will take corrective action.
What is not covered by the laws of discrimination?
While we understand you may feel that you have been subjected to discriminatory treatment in many areas of your life, our agency is limited in our enforcement ability and power. If there is an area where you are experiencing problems, that is not enforced by the Ohio Civil Rights Commission, we will be more than happy to direct you to an organization to assist you.
Some areas where the Ohio Civil Rights Commission cannot assist you include, but are not limited to, the following: workers' compensation, complaints against state and local police forces that involve police brutality and/or arrest, traffic and criminal violations, complaints against court systems and prison issues, complaints against federal agencies and departments, complaints against procedures through child protection services, and unemployment.
I hope that this information has been helpful and has provided you with the tools necessary to comfortably complete this process. We aim to provide excellence in customer service and encourage you to contact a commission representative if you need any additional information. Thank you.